Ponytail, 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 flick, 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 ponytail. Girl, welcome back to my channel. I am your favorite mother of three, Bougie Vintage, and today... Quick nail cam, because y'all is always asking to see the nails. Duck. No goose, baby. Duck, duck, no goose. Welcome back to Cosmoholics Anonymous. I am your favorite mother of three, Bougie Vintage. And today's video is a B with the T / roasting these outfits from the Renaissance film. So before we get into this video, make sure you click the subscribe button if you have not already. Girl, join the membership if you have not already. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, because you help the algorithm, girl. And the algorithm for me is struggling right now. We don't want that, okay? We do not like that for me. We don't love it for me. We want the algorithm to algorithm. So like the video and make sure you leave a comment down below. I love you all. Let's get into this video. Nah, this is so weird. When was this posted? 2 hours ago? When I say, this is weird. Oh my god. Okay, so last night I put on Lion King and I was watching it with my children as I was doing their hair, getting them ready for school today. And I was thinking about Jason Weaver because he's the voice of Simba singing I Just Can't Wait to Be King. And I literally last night, and I just opened this and it says actor Jason Weaver shares his appreciation after he celebrates his song I Just Can't Wait to Be King from The Lion King, recently becoming 2 times platinum. Let me find out my stream last night contributed to this. Literally, I just watched it last night. I'm like, what movie should I watch? Lion King, girl. So, priming my face with my Fenty Beauty primer. Over the weekend, I don't think it was a crazy weekend with the celebs, child, but there was one incident with T.I. and King Harris, one of his children, and Tiny. So I want to talk about that because, girl, these rich kids is crazy, okay? The rich kids are absolutely insane. Like, if I was born with a damn silver spoon in my mouth and I didn't have to get out the mud, I would be on my best behavior. But we'll talk about that later on into the video. And I want you guys to obviously tell me your opinions about that as well. Beyonce had her screening or her premiere for the Renaissance film. I'm getting tired, okay? So of course our favorite couple, Halle Bailey and DDG, were in attendance. And of course, once again, Halle was wearing an outfit that concealed her midsection. We still have not seen the baby bump in a tight fitting outfit. But once again, she wore something that was not, you know, gonna reveal her tummy too much, and it's really hard to tell in the pictures whether she's pregnant or not. But we've already went over this. We know this lady is having a baby, okay? And if she's not, this is the greatest scam of all time, okay? Like, if she's not pregnant, that would be actually insane, because it'd be like, why did you do that for so long? It's not like she's promoting anything right now. Like, she has no reason to be trolling the people like this. But, you know, maybe all in good fun so that her and DDG are constantly, you know, in the media, bringing views to his YouTube channel, her YouTube channel. It's a good PR, I guess. And so let's talk about some of the outfits, because girl, I was like, yummy. One thing about it, Kelly Rowland is always going to eat down, okay? I wish she would have wore the blonde wig, because she was wearing a blonde wig the other day. I'm like, oh my god, she looks so good. Kelly can do no wrong in my book, okay? She can show up in a muumuu and she's gonna look damn fine. So shout out to Kelly for that. I thought her dress was alright. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of her dress, but I think that she looks stunning. You know what I mean? Like I said, she could show up in a muumuu and it's gonna turn heads, girl. I kind of wish Rihanna would have been there, but this makes me think, who made the list? Who invited the people? Did Beyonce curate the list herself? Did she say, I want these people here and not these people here? Or did some people just not make it for the event, you know? Celebrities love Beyonce, so who is missing that? Even if they have prior engagements, girl, they're going to cancel and make sure they're in attendance for Miss Beyonce's event. Either she selected and made this list herself, or her team made it. And, you know, of course she would have approved who's getting invited to the premiere of her movie. But, like, there was a lot of faces that I was like, oh. So you got an invite, but I don't see this person. Where's their invite at? I'm actually surprised Cardi wasn't there because I know Beyonce loves her some Cardi, but Lizzo was there, and I think Lizzo looked great. Now, the comments was chewing her up, girl. They're like, Lizzo, we did not forget. We didn't forget about the allegations, okay, against you. They were trying to remind her in the comment section. I'm like, oh my God. Now, I don't think I ever covered the Lizzo drama on my channel because I was just like, it was a lot. And to me, what it really gave was like, I didn't do too much research on it, so don't shoot me, okay? I'm just saying what I saw from the outside looking in and without doing, you know, the digging. On the surface, it looked like disgruntled employees, but also it appeared that Lizzo thought that she was friends with her co-workers, I guess. And so in that little group chat thing that they had going, like she thought she was like having, like talking to her girlfriends casually when they was not her girlfriends. So, you know, she made them uncomfortable, and well, now we're here. So that's what I feel like happened, but I also do think some of the stuff was weird. For example, I have a Discord, right? I'm not going to be in the Discord talking to the people in my Discord about no damn bananas in the cooter. Like, I'm not going to do it. And also, if I was out in public with them, I'm not going to be forcing them to engage in stuff that they don't want to engage in. To me, that is crazy. So, you know, I get both sides, but there was one girl in particular on her team that had auditioned for the show twice, to be on Lizzo's show twice. And everybody was like, well, if you had such a bad experience the first time, why would you, you know, go back and audition for the second time to come back for the next season or whatever the hell it was? And I was just like, points were made, you know, but like I said, I didn't do enough digging, so I ain't gonna talk too much about that, okay? Not my business. Well, none of the stuff I'm talking about in this video is my business, to be honest. But that's neither here nor there. For foundation, I took my Dior foundation, my Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. And this is in the shade, girl, I don't know because there's no sticker. Oh, 5W. It's a light wearing foundation. The only thing I don't like about it is that it has fragrance, and I don't particularly like fragrance in my foundation or any face product I use. It never really breaks me out, so it's not that big of a deal. But back to what I was saying. The next outfit that I thought was like, girl, fire the stylist. Honestly, I need to like figure out how to use Photoshop so I can design stuff and like put it on Normani and like dress her virtually, and then she's gonna call me and I'm gonna dress her for real. Cause baby, every time I see this girl, I'm highly stressed. I'm like, does her stylist hate her? Does somebody hates this lady? She's never given me what I need. Like, okay, so I just came across this picture online, and this picture gives me everything that I need, but this picture looks like it should be in like a Vogue magazine. Like, it's very model-esque, but on the actual red carpet or silver carpet, whatever you want to call the photo shoot that they had at the Renaissance movie, the outfit is not giving. But this picture, oh my God, she's eating for me. Like, I love this. I live for this. Like, this is amazing. This is great. She looks amazing. 10 out of 10. Recommend. But at the actual premiere, this was not what I saw. And like, the outfit just didn't go for me. It didn't do anything for her. You know what I mean? I don't know. On another note, for once, I saw her with a good hairstyle, because I find that Normani's head is quite large, and so she needs certain hairstyles to like fit her face, right? Otherwise she just looks like her face is just really big, which is crazy. A lot of times when she's photographed, I'm like, why is she not presenting to the camera well? Because some people are just not photogenic, but I don't feel like that's the case for her. I don't feel it's not that she's photogenic. I just feel like she always has on the wrong thing. So we need to fix the budget immediately and get her dressed properly, because this is not it. I hated the outfit. I'm like, girl, I don't know. The bottom half is giving cabaret and the top half is giving David Bowie. Like, girl, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the outfit at all. They could have definitely done better. Maybe she dresses herself. I don't know, but she needs to fire her stylist immediately. I like whoever did her hair today, or, you know, for this event. Shout out to the hair person. because every time I see this girl, I'm upset about her hairstyle. Like, every time. It's never failed. This is the first time I'm like, oh my god, her hair looks amazing. She should definitely keep the center part. She could probably even do a side part. I feel like she would eat in a side part with a nice body wave. I like the accessories she had, so the silver or the platinum jewelry. That was a nice touch. But everything else is no. Which brings me to my next victim, okay? This is another person who's needs to fire their stylist. Chloe Bailey, fire your stylist immediately. Every time they have this girl in these long gowns, but then like there'll be something really revealing about it, and it does not go. I don't know what Chloe's aesthetic is supposed to be, but it doesn't match her. This purple dress is just not it. She has a way of making things look cheap, or things are looking cheap on her. Like, the dress looks like something they would sell on freaking Opali or Fashion Nova. Like, it doesn't look like this is a Dolce & Gabbana dress. And I don't think she's wearing Dolce & Gabbana. I don't know who the hell she's wearing. But whoever it is, they need to take their dress back. And stop trying to have this girl wear these gowns. Like, I don't know what this is. I can't. Now, her makeup is always on point. Her hair is always on point. She never misses with the hair and the makeup. But she definitely does miss with the outfits. She's worn better outfits sitting in that little studio booth singing her heart out, okay? It's almost like the dress doesn't know what it wants to be, because why are you covering your neck, your shoulders, your arms? Like, the dress is a long sleeve dress and then it's draped to the floor, but then you cut out the entire center of the dress to expose the boobs and the midsection of her body. Like, it looks tacky. Girl. But let me move on off of this lady, child. Before they call me a hater. The next person that kind of gagged me was La Roche. I have never seen La Roche in anything but a bust down or a bald head. The blonde hair, I was like, who is this man? Who is this man? I was so confused when I saw him, but I'm like, I see the vision. I really do. He really popped out with this blonde wig and looked like a completely different person, because I really could not identify him until I read the caption on the photo. Now, his outfit is definitely eating down. I love a good menswear look. Like, Lot ate that. And I love a monochromatic look. When people just wear one color or one tone of a color, one shade of a color, sorry, I live. And it doesn't matter what color it is. That's how I dress a lot of the time too. I just wear one color. Not that y'all get to see my outfits, because most of the time I'm dressed like I'm going to the grocery store, like, really. And the other man that I saw a picture of, that I was like, you eat down, mister, you eat down. Tyler Perry, girl. Tyler Perry's outfit was so nice. I said, I know that's right, Medea. Medea must have dressed him, child. He looks so good. I said, hold on, okay. I said he's giving, but he's not giving too much. You know what I mean? It was a wonderfully executed outfit. It looked like he actually just had it in his closet and he just, you know, put it on and it looked good. Like, that's what it gave. The men keep showing up and showing out. They did the same thing with the Met Gala. The men are showing up and showing out. Tyler just came real simple, he looked good, girl. He looking like $1 billion. Okay? He's looking like $1 billion bucks. $1 billion. And then we must turn our attention to Miss Lupita. I'm not gonna hold you guys. I'm a little tired of this blazer, this sequin blazer. I've seen it a lot. Okay, for me, the blazer is giving Zara, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, we love a good Zara moment, but if I were her, I would have worn like a black outfit, mini skirt. You know, she could have kept the stockings. Is she wearing stockings? Girl, I don't know. She could have had some stockings on. Just wear all black underneath, like a black tube or a black cat. Girl, something. Okay, something see-through. And then put the blazer on top, girl. She would have ate down. She would have ate down. But to wear this blazer dress like this? No, absolutely not. I'm just bored, okay? I'm bored. I miss the days when the celebs would show up and show out for the events. It's like they don't care anymore. I need them to care a little bit. I really do. They're not caring enough. Or maybe the problem is that I'm caring too much. I don't know, but like, Lupita she could have done so much with this, because one thing I don't like is for when celebrities to look last minute. Like, girl, or anybody to look last minute. Like, if you show up to my birthday dinner, don't look last minute, girl, because you knew my birthday was coming. You knew it was coming, girl. Why do you look like you didn't know? Like you just put on any old thing that was in your closet. And I think the other thing too, my other problem with Lupita's dress is that it looks like it's ill-fitting. And that's the other thing I can't stand. And I blame my mama, okay? Because anytime we would watch like award shows, anytime we're watching a show or like even a YouTube channel where somebody tries something on, girl, if it's ill-fitting, my mama is gonna point it out, and I can't unsee it. And she always been that way, and I'm like that now too. Like, ill-fitting clothes is the worst. If it's ill-fitting, I'm not gonna wear it. Like, I will pop out the sewing machine and stitch it where it needs to be stitched before you see me leave the house in it. Put a safety pin in it, girl. Snatch it. Do something. But do not leave your house in no ill-fitting clothing with your grown self. Like, why would you ever do that? I don't have too much to say about Miss Tia Mowry, okay? Because she's not really somebody that gives us a lot of look. No, that's not true. Tia gives us a lot of looks. It's just not a lot of looks that are for us. Or at least not for me, girl. Like, her looks are for her. To me, she dresses like a mom. Like a mom that has a little bit of style, but like thinks that they have more style than they actually do. You know what I mean? I actually particularly like her outfit for Renaissance. She didn't overdo it. She's giving me the female version of what Tyler Perry has on. So I don't hate her outfit, and you know, it's definitely better than some of the other outfits that we're looking at. And I think that Tia also accessorized correctly. So she had the her top and her bag was matched nicely. And I just can't wait to be king. Nobody's saying do this. See, Simba was doing too much. He wanted to grow up way too damn fast. Of course, we're not going to talk about the outfits without getting to the Knowles, okay? The Knowles family. So, Miss Tina, she was wearing an outfit that was very Miss Tina. And I feel like I've seen her in it before. But, ain't nothing wrong with that. But she looked good, you know. And she was pictured with Jules, who is Solange's son. So, Beyonce's nephew. And he did not have on anything special, girl. He was wearing a white shirt and a black blazer. He looked like he really wasn't even planning on going. He just ended up there because he was at his grandma's house. Like, that's what his outfit's giving. But he got the clean braid up. He looks good. Now, I didn't see a picture of Beyonce's husband, but I did see a picture of Beyonce, and I have questions. Because Harpo, who is this white woman? Girl, I don't think you guys understand how shocked I was when I saw Beyonce. I don't think you guys know or understand or can fathom how shocked I was when I saw Beyonce. I said, who is that? First of all, I don't know if it's the blonde hair and the silver that's washing her out, but if that was the case, then they should have added some spray tan, girl. Some let her lay down in the tanning table for an hour. Something, darken her up so that it looks good, contrasting with the silver and the white hair. We've never seen Beyonce this blonde before, okay? There wasn't a lick of gold in that hair. It was white. And it washed her out. She looked like Sammy Sosa. I'm not even joking. I was like, who is that? Who is that? And so many people in the comments were saying that they thought it was Kim Kardashian. Baby, Kim Kardashian is dark skinned. Okay, so I don't know why y'all would think that was Kim Kardashian. I knew right away that was Miss Beyonce. I just didn't understand why she looked so white. Now, her boobs are boobing. The gloves are gloving. The body is bodying. Okay, first, the body is bodying. The outfit is giving. I love her outfit. I love her shoe. I love her hair. I love everything about it. I just don't understand why her skin is this washed out. They needed to edit these pictures or something before they put it up. I think if her skin looked a little bit more brown. Like, where's the Beyonce that was talking about you can't put black girls under blue lights? Okay, where's that Beyonce? Because she was not this color. Girl. Now, I'm not accusing this lady of bleaching, girl. Because last time I said something about Miss Beyonce, you know my chair broke. That's why I'm sitting on the floor now. Okay, my chair done broke the last time I tried to talk about Miss Beyonce. They didn't put the voodoo on me. So, I'm just asking politely, why is she appearing Caucasian? Not even Caucasian. She doesn't look Caucasian. She looks bleached. She looks like when Spice was promoting that music video about bleaching. That's what she looks like. Like, it's very much giving Sammy Sosa. It's not even giving Michael Jackson, okay? Like, it's giving... Oh, Auntie's calling me. Hold on.
It's pretty cold out there, but for you all do anything.
Oh, my auntie. I love you so...
It's snow over here.
Snow?
Yeah.
Can you say hi?
No, it's almost this... We're in the last week of November. Where you going? Like you're dryland tourist in November?
Auntie, can you please...
It's no funny. You gotta react. Oh, what food?
No, one good. Auntie, can you please tell my subscribers hello?
Tell your who?
My subscribers.
Tell them what?
Tell them hello. I'm filming right now.
Oh, I don't have your link. Only rich people can afford it. You always send me what you want me to see. That's it.
Okay, well, I'll send you this one when I get it up there. Just say...
Why can't I get free prescription?
You don't need a subscription, Auntie. This is going on my main channel. She wants a membership, child. Auntie, just tell the people them hi, please.
Child, yeah, I do. Yes, I'll go on and tell them. What do you want me to tell them?
I want you to say it right now. I'm filming. I want you to tell them hi.
Oh.
Big up yourself, goodie.
Holy shit. Hi, people. Hi there. Want to go Jamaica. Go live good life. On the backside of your cold, whoop a snow. So friggin' depressing. That's what I want to tell them. Nobody need to travel. Shit. Damn.
Auntie,
I can't, like...
you are out of control. Oh my god.
I am so out of control, man. I'm going to shop and jump out now in a snow. Big winter boot and jacket and hat and scare. You know, they're killing your teeth and make fancy video. In the heat. You never remember what winter jacket look like. And you bring
I have my
expensive boot Ghana, Jamaica. You know the last boot you buy?
Listen.
Die for?
I know.
Winter. Well, how you going to wear that at Jamaica?
I brought my winter jacket. I have my Montclair with me. Because I needed it on the airplane, but I didn't bring my moon boots. My moon boots are still back home.
You did not bring your winter jacket.
I did. The airplane cool bad. No, sir.
Oh, shit. You need to put it on. You remember the boots where you buy?
Yes, I left those. Those I had. Me want them. I should have brought them.
See you too. Them would have really said dryland tourists. Anyways, I love you.
Love you.
Send me the thing. I want to watch what you're doing.
I will.
What the hell?
Okay, love you. Y'all know last time my chair done broke, so I'm not gonna say nothing bad about Miss Beyonce, girl. They got me shook. Okay, they got me shook. I'm not saying nothing about Miss Beyonce. Love Beyonce down. She does no wrong in my book. No wrong. Okay. I don't know nothing about that lady. I'm minding my business. Okay. I just don't know or understand why her skin is looking the way it's looking, and they need to definitely do something about it, because to me it's unacceptable. Unacceptable! And they're not gonna gaslight me either. You're not gonna gaslight me and try to convince me that this lady was always this light. I was there when Destiny's Child was emerging, girl. She was not. Now, the next person, girl, is Canada's very own, Toronto's very own Miss Winnie Harlow, okay? Miss Winnie Harlow kind of aged out for me. I actually kind of like her outfit, but what I like more than anything is the makeup, the hair, the pose, okay? Maybe that's why her outfit's eaten, because she knows how to pose in it. I like that it's a pant. The only thing that I would change on Winnie's outfit are the shoes, because I feel like it's doing too much down there and doing too much up here. Like, she needed to have a focal point, and I couldn't focus on one thing because I'm looking at her body, right? So I'm looking at her upper half, but then my eyes just keep going down to her feet, and I'm distracted by that. So that's really the only thing I would change about her outfit. But baby, the makeup is giving honey, and she needs to keep this hair. I really like this hair. So the other person that I am like, I'm desperate for them to get a new stylist. And don't shoot the messenger, girl. Don't shoot the messenger. Coco Jones, baby. Girl, why does the stylist hate this girl? Every time I see Coco, I'm like, looking for her number in the yellow pages because I need to call her and tell her, you need to fire the stylist. Who is styling this lady? Get them on the phone with me immediately. It's never giving what it's supposed to give. And I have a problem with this because Coco is everything, okay? There's been like maybe 1 or 2 times I've seen her in outfits and I'm like, yes. But outside of that, girl, I'm like, no. And then on top of that, I think the other thing that's really throwing me with this outfit is the hair. When your hair doesn't match the outfit, you're gonna have an issue. And if you don't have an issue, well, baby, I'm gonna have the issue, okay? That's just, it is what it is. Is the dress that she's wearing nice? I'll get back to her hair in a second. Is the dress that Coco is wearing nice? Yes. But I think why I'm not really liking the outfit is more so because her hair isn't going with the outfit. I don't know if her ponytail didn't fail, girl, but if her ponytail had been at the top of her head and came flowing down, even as a curly ponytail, because I think it's straight. I really can't tell because she just looks like, she looked like me, girl. Okay, even my ponytail's higher than hers. But like, this is not the hair you wear to the Renaissance film. So to me, she should have had a ponytail wrapped and then flowing curly hair coming out of it. Or high ponytail, slick straight, but like it needs to be high on her head. The ponytail's back here. We can't see the hair. So her head looks bigger than it's supposed to be because all we see is nothing. So her hair is really what's throwing the outfit off for me. It's really not even the dress this time. The dress is all right. And Coco to me is so beautiful. So I don't like when I see beautiful people in the wrong outfits or wrong hairstyle. And so it's given her and Normani are hiring the same damn people to dress them and do their makeup. And no. And their hair. No. Fire, fire, fire. Okay? Now, if her ponytail was originally at the top and fell, she needs to fire the stylist because your hair should not be moving that damn much. And then we have Miss Issa Rae. Issa be stressing me because Issa knows how to dress, you know. Issa be dressing. She was really eaten down for the Barbie premiere. But the dress that they didn't put this lady in for this Beyonce film is giving frumpy, okay? Frumpy. It's an old lady dress. Like, that is the dress you would see on, like, one of the ladies on, like, The Golden Bachelor. I'm sorry. Ooh, have you guys been watching Golden Bachelor, girl? Listen, that is what the dress is giving, okay? I don't like it. I just don't like it, okay? I don't. Is it that hard to find silver clothing? And then Halle Bailey and DDG, I didn't like their outfits at all. This fur business, and I think it's vegan, of course. Maybe if it was feathers, I would have liked it a little bit more, but like, it's giving Black Sasquatch. Like, I don't like it. I don't know. I don't like it. I can't get behind it. I really can't. And then DDG looks like he just didn't care. And then we have the biggest sugar baby in town, Corey, with his sugar mama, Kris Jenner. Okay, shout out to Corey, because baby, he's living life right. He is living life right, okay? We love that for Corey. We really do. Kris Jenner was dressed like Jack Skellington, girl, but I'm not like mad at her outfit. It is what it is. I think if she had changed the top that she's wearing with the blazer and the pant, I would have appreciated the outfit more. I don't like this business up here. I really don't. So that's the only thing I would change about her outfit. Corey looks like he just rolled out of bed, girl. Looking like he just rolled right on out of bed. Like Chris said, if you want your allowance, we gotta go to this Beyonce event. And then, of course, Beyonce's papa, Mr. Matthew Knowles, ate down, okay? He ate down. I love his outfit. His wife's outfit was okay too, but they very much are giving me pastor and first lady. I like his outfit. His wife's outfit really wasn't my cup of tea. But you see, this is why I'm saying the men were outdressing the women. Let me find out men's fashion is making a comeback, girl. And so I actually cannot talk about this without discussing Destiny's Child, okay? So all of the members were there except for Farrah. Farrah is never going to be invited to anything. I don't know. Ooh, girl, they erased Farrah from our memories, girl. LaToya, LaTavia, Kelly, Michelle, Beyonce. Everybody was in attendance to this premiere, and I love that the old members are, you know, being associated with Beyonce again. I really live for that. Kelly is the only one that wore silver. All the other members wore black. Michelle actually really surprised me. You know, she's the only one that went gospel. Very much, she don't be dressing like that, right? So I was stunned to see her in her, you know, panty out sheer bottom skirt. Girl, I was like, I know that's right, Michelle, you gotta step out. Okay, Michelle, I liked her outfit. And Latavia, her outfit was nice too. She was a little boob action, you know, like her outfit was cool. But Latoya, girl, Latoya, we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board with that one. I don't know where she found that dress, girl. I don't know if somebody reached out to her and said, can you wear my outfit to the premiere, and she agreed and then felt bad because she agreed but she never saw the dress first. Girl, I don't know what happened with that, but girl, the outfit was horrible. And another person, girl, in black that ate down Marseille. Jesus, girl. Oh, her outfit was everything. To be honest, she's always wearing a cute outfit, but this one in particular, she understood the assignments. I'm glad that the corset part of the outfit and her jewelry was gold, even though Renaissance is silver, because to me the outfit would look tacky in silver with the black. So I'm glad she decided to go gold. Even though it's not fully on theme, she still understood the assignment and she ate down. I mean, the hood and everything. The dress itself is very simple. It's giving a little bit of Star Wars tease, but I like it. I really do. Okay, there was some lady there that I had never seen nor heard of before. Her name is Honey Gonzalez. When I say she ate, left no crumbs, baby. So if you were standing in line and waiting for a plate, you're not gonna have one because she really just ate all the girls up. Like, all of them. Shout out to Honey Gonzalez, Honey Balenciaga, girl, whatever your name is. Shout out to you. Like, how is this person that I've never heard of before showing up to Renaissance and eating the girls up? How is this possible? Who let her in? Back to the sugar babies of the world. Lori Harvey. She was dressed like a Birkin bag, girl. She was dressed like a crocodile Birkin bag, and I wasn't mad at her outfit at all. Uncle Johnny made my dress. Victoria Monet ate down. She really did. I feel like, and Victoria Monet is just so beautiful. Oh my god, she's gorgeous. Laverne Cox needs to hang it up immediately. I loved her skirt. I hated her top. Ponytail a mess. Everything's a mess. We need to go back and revisit the drawing board, okay? Because this outfit had a lot of damn potential. And I'm not even gonna get on Latoya's wig, because I don't know what the hell she was thinking of putting that on. It reminds me of the pink, the pink pixie cut wig I used to wear, girl. I should have been canceled at that time as well. I saw a picture of Rihanna, but girl, I don't know if she was at the Renaissance premiere, if somebody is trolling online. And if this is what she wore, she ate. That was actually not intentional. I did not mean to take up so much time talking about people's outfits, girl, but hey, things work out how they do. So let's talk about this King Harris versus Tiny and T.I. It's actually been quite a few times that we've seen King Harris in trouble or being problematic or having an issue, girl. It's been a few times we've seen him make headlines, okay? You know, it's not uncommon that a celebrity kid would prove to have issues. Nene Leak's son, for instance, like, they're just like these kids that are born, you know, somewhat into money, or at least if they weren't born into money, their parents ended up rich and could afford for them to have a better life, and yet they still, you know, run into these problems, whether the problems be with the law or, you know, drugs, alcohol, those types of things. And so over the last few years, as we've seen King grow up, we've definitely seen him getting in more and more trouble. At first I was looking at his parents like, what the hell? But then I realized, okay, they have a lot of kids and only he seems to really be the one to get in this kind of trouble. And so in every family, you're gonna see this. You're gonna see kids come from the same household with completely different experiences. You're going to see some kids have behavioral issues while other kids don't. And, you know, every kid is different. Now, King is a middle child, so obviously we're going to see middle child syndrome in full blown effect, okay? We can't even ignore it at this point because it's like, why is he getting in so many problems? And now it's not just that he's getting in problems, but he's getting in problems with his own damn parents. They need to spank him, okay? He's getting in problems with his mom and his dad. Now, granted, Tiny and T.I. have had their fair share of issues as well, both with each other and with the law and with allegations made against them. Like, there's been a lot of drama with that family. But also, we watched most of the kids grow up because they had their reality show, and I definitely indulged in their reality show for a while. I can't really pinpoint or tell you like when I stopped watching their show, when I got bored of it, but I did. I personally like to see like rappers do other stuff, so I think that's part of the reason why I liked the show. I like to see T.I. in a different element. I like family reality shows, you know, so like when Snoop Dogg had his reality show, I watched it. That was years ago. Not me telling a show about age, girl. But like Snoop Dogg's reality show, Rev Run, to me put black families as reality show on the map. I can't really think before then what black family had a reality show that I was like tuned into, but for me, Run's House was it, okay? So Run's House is really what started this genre of rappers going into reality television, right? Outside of like Flavor of Love, that's like love show. I'm talking about like family reality show, like the Kardashian type vibe, right? So Rev Run and his family kind of paved the way. And, you know, Snoop Dogg then had a show, and then T.I. has a show. Like, you know, it's good TV. We watched King from the time he was like a baby or really young, toddler, to now this problem child. And so now it's being revealed that King was never really at his parents' house. He was being raised by his grandma. The thing is, because of this altercation, we get to see that the reason he was over there at his grandma's was because he asked to be over there. Right? And so when you have a lot of kids, you can't divide your attention properly, right? And so how many kids do they have? They have Eris, King, Major, Zonique. I feel like somebody's missing. Deja. Yeah, there's a lot of kids over there. And so because they have so many kids, because they had a blended family, maybe King felt like he wasn't getting enough attention at home, so he wanted to go stay at his grandma's house. But they weren't sending him over there. He was requesting to go over there. And then this altercation that he had with his parents at the football game pretty much revealed to us he was like throwing temper tantrums to get over to his grandma's house. And so he was saying like the reason that he wanted to go over there was because he wanted to be outside, whereas at his mansion he couldn't really be outside and like be with the neighborhood kids, because when you live in an area like that, when you live in this big house, your neighbors are few and far in between, and they're also, it's not like the hood, right? Obviously, if he's going to his grandma's house in the hood or wherever she lived, he's gonna get a different experience. And yeah, maybe it's more fun. He was outside playing tag or doing whatever the hell he's doing over there. But like when you're rich, that's not, you know, the natural environment. I just feel like these kids are drawn to it. And so he was talking about the bando and all these things. And I'm like, sir. And so obviously T.I. is a street rapper, right? Like T.I. is not making love songs, okay? Outside of whatever you like T.I. is a gangster rapper. That was his genre. So obviously his kids are going to be, you know, drawn to that. It really only seems to be this one child that's proving to be so problematic. It doesn't make any sense that King would beg to go over to his grandma's house just to throw it back in his parents' face later, right? Just to be like, you guys didn't raise me. Sir, if you asked to go and you're throwing a temper tantrum, and the only way to get you to stop throwing the temper tantrum is to send you over to the grandma's house because that's what you're asking. It's not like he's asking for a toy or he's asking for something unreasonable. He's asking to go to his grandma's house. He preferred it over there for whatever reason. I guess he had more freedom, right? Sometimes as a parent, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. And so they made the decision to oblige him and let him go over to his grandma's house, and now he is throwing it in their face like, y'all didn't raise me, grandma raised me. Sir, these kids will be very delusional, okay? Like, he's saying this to his parents, and his parents then are like, pretty much they had enough of it. So Tiny takes the Instagram live, because that's the other thing, he's on Instagram live voicing all this. She takes the phone down and she says, do you know why he wanted to go over to his grandma's house? Because she let him have a pacifier till 12. And when she said that, I said, not till 12. First of all, your kid shouldn't even have a passy at 2, okay? If your kid has a passy past 2, that's crazy. My kids didn't do passies. They were like, no, ma'am, this is not our ministry. My kids didn't do pacifiers. Okay, I tried to do them with the Wubbanub. They were like, no. When a child will not break that pacifier habit, be prepared for dental problems. And so when she said he had a pacifier till 12, that made sense why his veneers look the way that they do, because your doctor can only go based on your jaw structure or your teeth structure, whatever, I don't know how to word it. And so because he had a pacifier till 12, that's why his teeth had to be done the way that they were done, because that's what the doctor had to work with. Okay, the doctor is not a magician. He's not a miracle worker. His name is not Jesus Christ. So he had to work with what he had to work with. And so that's why King's veneers look the way they do. So I believe Tiny when she said this boy had a pacifier till 12 and he wasn't allowed to have a pacifier at the house. So that's why he was going over there, because he was spoiled, right? His grandma was spoiling him. Now, of course, if he's the only one over there and he has all the attention from this grandma, of course that's where he's going to want to be. It's 7, 8 kids in the house. What, like, he's not getting the attention, especially as the middle child. Once you are the middle child, you get neglected a lot, I think. And so, like, especially in a family that big. And then you have 2 celebrity parents that are probably always on the road, or, like, you know, not able to give the appropriate love to a child, right? And so they may have focused all their attention on Major. Like, then of course when Eris was born, you know, all the attention gets shifted to the younger and the younger and the younger. And so at one point King was the youngest, but then Major was born, so then King's not the youngest anymore, and he's feeling probably ignored. And so now he's rebelling and, you know, doing the most. But he was talking to his parents crazy. I don't know nothing about what has gone on in these people's house, but like, he was really like ready to fight his dad. He was really ready to fight his dad over nonsense. And so he wants to act like he's so big and bad and tough, and it's just like, sir, you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. You don't have to have a physical silver spoon, but you were born into money. You should be appreciative of the fact that you don't have to struggle. You're over here talking about the bando, like, huh? And then the other thing is, so a lot of rappers will glorify this stuff, but they're not living that life, right? They're basically paid actors. However, T.I. obviously was living that street life before he became a rapper, right? And so he has gone to jail. He's done all these things. And so his child is looking at this like that's the life that he wants. Like, nothing that his parents are saying is getting through to him. And so sometimes you just have to let people, you know, walk their own path and allow them to destroy their life however they want to destroy it, right? Not to say that King is going to destroy his life, but he's going down a path that's exactly what it seems like. So I understand where King's frustration might be coming from. You know, I can empathize with what the story looks like from the outside, but I was the baby. I was the wash belly. I was never no damn wash belly. My mama was at home, okay? My mom was a working mom. She was out working, collected a check. So, like, my sisters and my aunt, not the aunt that was on the phone earlier, my aunt on my father's side, that was who was caring for me. So, like, even though I was the baby, I don't really feel like I was ever the wash belly. You know, if I am the wash belly, I'm only getting the wash belly treatment now. And that is because I have proven my loyalty. No, I think if I am getting wash belly treatment now, it's because there's a lot of reciprocity, like with me and my mom, right? So I'm the baby, but I can empathize with the middle child because, well, I'm a mom too, and I have a middle child, right? I have 3 children, and so somebody got to be the middle child, and it's Bellamy. And so I always try to make sure I divide my time with my kids equally and, you know, give them each a certain amount of attention, because I don't want my kid to grow up and turn into king now. See, the difference between me and T.I. and Tiny is that my kids can't ask to go to their grandma's house, but they're gonna have to knock on my mama's room door. This is as far as they go get. So like, there's no like, oh, I want to go to my grandma's house, because they're not feeling the love at home or whatever. And so I don't know, like, I think it's really important to be intentional with your kids, and I feel like Tiny and T.I. probably missed that mark, because like I said, they are celebrities, they're always on the road and stuff. But like, the way that King was carrying on in that video, I'm surprised T.I. didn't beat his ass, like, honestly. And then you're on live on top of that, like, what are you doing, sir? What are you doing? And so he's like putting out these cries for help. He clearly has issues, and I think that what they need to do is invest in therapy for their child, and they need to go as a family to therapy and be like, okay, you know, King, what is the issue? Like, why are you behaving this way? Even though he's grown now, he thinks he's a grown man. He's not grown, but like, he's old enough, right, to make certain decisions. And I think celebrity kids have a different lifestyle completely than the average person, me and you, would have, right? They don't live the same life that we live. Since that is the case, you can't discipline them the same. You can't, you know, do certain things that you would do with a normal child, because they grow up in the limelight. They're exposed to a lot more things than the average child, right? And so I think T.I. and Tiny realize where they dropped the ball with him. Sometimes when you have a hard-headed child, there's really nothing you can do. Like, I've seen it in my own, like, in my own growing up, where I have friends with brothers that are problematic or that are like criminals, and they grow up and they're products of their environment because they live in a certain area. But like, that is not King's story. King didn't grow up in a certain area. He tried to force growing up in that area, and now he's using it against his parents. That's how I see it, at least. You know, like I said, I didn't grow up in the house, but that's what it looks like from the outside looking in. It looks like a privileged kid that is like desperate to live the street life, which is so backwards to me, baby. My parents tell me, I got millions, you going to college, you're going to university, this is what you're going to do with your life, or this is what we at least want you to do with your life, or this is what do you want to do with your life. We can help you achieve those goals. Like, if I had rich parents, baby, and they could help me achieve some goals, baby, and I didn't have to get out of the mud, baby, I wouldn't be sat here on YouTube. I wouldn't be sat here on YouTube. I don't know what I would be doing, but I wouldn't be sat here on YouTube. Like, if my parents were rich and I didn't have to get it out of the mud for real, like, I would have figured some other stuff out. I probably would have went to school, you know. I probably would have lived a very different life. But like, I love my life, so I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, if I was born into money, it's not even a question. Because first of all, it would be certain things that your rich parents aren't going for anyway. So, you know, I heard a quote one time that was like, no two children have the same parents. And I believe this to be true because, once again, I'm a mom. But that's not the only reason. The reason I believe this, no two children have the same parents, is because every time you have a baby, you're at a different stage in your life. So even if you have your babies close in age, like I did, like back to back, the experiences that I had prior to my first child versus my second child and then my third child are completely different. And so when it comes down to mothering my children, I have a different relationship with each of them, but also each one of the children have their own personality. Even if they're alike in a lot of ways, like, they're very different. And so how you parent one child may not be the same way you parent another child, because they require different things. It's just like if you have one child with a disability and another child that doesn't have a disability, or maybe their disability is not an obvious disability, you're not going to be able to parent them the same, because you cannot parent the child with the disability the same way you parent the other child. Because the thing about it is, you got to meet your kids where they're at, right? And so it's not a matter of do they get the same amount of love. It's a matter of what phase you are in your life, I guess. when you are parenting them, and also how old they are, and also, you know, maybe one kid listens and the other kid doesn't, so you have a harder time parenting one child than the other child. Like, there's so many factors that go into being a parent. And so with T.I. and Tiny and their gang of kids, obviously they're a blended family, so they have kids that just belong to T.I. They have Tiny has Zonique from her previous relationship, and then they have their children that they had together, and then T.I. has multiple children that he had before he got with Tiny. So because of that, I'm sure it was hard for them to divide their attention, especially because they're not bringing all their kids on the road with them, you know what I mean? And so King is gonna be their trouble child, their greatest challenge. And it's really for them to decide how to effectively parent him, or get to the bottom of things, because we see King is a middle child, but he's their middle child. Like, his dad is T.I. and his mom is Tiny, whereas Damani, his dad is T.I. but his mom is not Tiny, and so he has a mom outside of the home. And then also Deja, same thing. Her mom is outside of the home, but even though they look at Tiny as their mom, they still have another mother, right? And so the same thing goes with Zonique. She has a father outside of the home. Did her father pass away? I can't remember. I don't think he did. So there's a lot of different factors into how their household is run, but both of his parents lived in the home with him. You know, they've been together for however many years, and he got to experience a two-parent household, whereas his other siblings didn't get to experience their mom with T.I., you know, for a long-term committed relationship. So it's interesting to see that King is turning out to be the problem child when he was afforded both parents, but maybe, just maybe, because of their lifestyle, you know, he wasn't afforded a two-parent household, right? So there's a lot of different ways to look at it, but I think that therapy is definitely the number one thing that they could do to help their family, you know, grow and learn. Outside of that, child, King is doomed, you know. If they don't go to therapy, if they don't, like, get to the bottom of it or give him the attention that he is so desperately looking for, he's gonna be in a gang of trouble. So it's embarrassing to see him carry on the way he's carrying on, and his father was even yelling that on the camera. He's like, "You're embarrassing yourself." He was not wrong. Having a pacifier till 12 is even more embarrassing than that. So girl, I don't know, we gotta pray for them, okay? But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. Be sure to tell me in the comment section below what you guys think about the outfits from Renaissance, and also this T.I., Tiny, and King drama. I love you all so much, and I will definitely see you in the next one.